Yep. Okay, yeah, you're right, Josh. It must be something not jiving with the new OBS and the alert box. Thanks, George. Thanks, George. I'm gonna talk like Coach from Strong Dad emails. All right, let's go back to here. Hey, George, get a jorb. Get a jorb. All right. We're all rebuilt. Let's try this again. I will find a better way to do alerts. Okay. Still allows me to do that. Let's go to new script editor. Compile all. Value is true. We set the value to be false after the owner. After we know that this guy has been clicked, I am not going to worry about this. Let's walk through this. I think, let's unhook this. Maybe I'm a little too early in the chain. Right? Because I'm able to click faster than it can check and also be fun doing any checks. If I'm clicked, recast, it's me, if it's the same. Continue on. First time this happens. Alright, you know what? I've been doing this pretty complex and I haven't actually been looking at the way this gate works. I thought I was going to do this Boolean hoo-ha and get this to work, but let's actually do this. I'm going to use the gate node just like it's supposed to be used, which is I can tell it to do the things that I want it to do. And we have a built-in Boolean check here in the compare game objects. If I'm the same, right? Logically, it's a Boolean. Then I will go in. If I am different, let's close this gate. So every mouse click will go through this node. So the first one to come through, it will do a check. If the raycast has hit me, right? If it didn't hit me, close this gate. Then even if it is a game object, later on when it is me, and the same. Notice that I connect it to the in input. That just means pass through, right? So if we're the same, we're going to pass through. However, it's going to auto close after one time through. The first time through is going to be different. It will close the gate completely. So it hits this gate. The gate is closed. The rest won't happen. Let's rebuild all our graphs. I was trying to go about it a whole different way to illustrate bools, but I think I kind of painted myself into a corner by trying to use the same script on 3 doors. I don't need to actually do that if I use this gate node correctly. Yeah, Josh, Orsh is your ogre name. Hi, my name is Orsh. I'm hungry. I'm not hungry. I'm ready. I'm not ready. Okay. Now, whose ass I gotta kick to get myself over here? Let's do this. Okay, it works like it normally does, or like it should. Now let's try. So strange. I am not getting. I feel like I need to build everything in release or something. Let's try and wipe all these out. Rebuild all of our graphs. I feel like I've got a disconnect going on here between what am I doing in scripts and what's actually happening on the screen. Let's try this again. Let me check the new script on this thing. Expose variables. I don't need that anymore. Score delay 0.5. Oh, I actually am doing the score. I called it score delay. Okay. I must be doing something pretty simple and wrong to not get the script effect that I want. Turn this off for a second and not set up to receive those input again. Mouse click, mouse 0. Raycast for the main camera. What's the object that I hit? Is it this object? If it's the same as me, go in. So it's true. I'm getting a double pop there. Redo all these graphs again. It takes a little longer to save and release, but let's make sure that I'm overwriting my old code. Still, Dell? Oh, there we go. Okay. We're good. I had to rebuild all my graphs. So notice that I can now not double click things. That fixes our door. And I did it using the gate node. Alright, so let's recap real quick because I know that my stream has been kind of spotty for a second. Every time I click the mouse, right? Every time there's an input event, is it mouse 0? If it's mouse 0, which is mouse left click, and the input is down, Raycast from the mouse cursor, actually, which is a main camera function. So here's my camera, Raycast from that. What did I hit? If it's obstructed, meaning that I hit something, what is the thing that I hit? So this game object, is this game object the same as me? Right? If it's me, same out goes into the gate. The gate closes after that. We do all of the rest of this. Okay. If it's different, close the gate so that the next time it comes through same, it hits a closed gate. All right. That is how that gate function is actually intended to work 100%. I didn't have to do it with bools. Okay. This one is also, notice it already has a built-in bool. Start open. Oh, okay. So that is the solution to not clicking doors after the first one. Right? I do, however, want to have a public variable for not allowing the stream, or sorry, not the stream, this gate at all. And what I can do is I will use a Boolean at some point that determines whether or not you can click anything, right? I will do that a little bit later. Let's go to progression now. Let's go back to scoring. Yes, yes, yes. So, what's cool about this is now I will only be getting the blah, 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 blah. The door clicked should be the top one. There we go. Nope. Yep. Got string add to score. Just log. It's log. It's log. Big, it's heavy, it's wood. Got nothing. Got Satan. And the string, change it up on. So it's not. That's reward spawn that I'm using that at. Okay. What's nice about this is first event is that now my door click message only gets sent when the rest of that stream is active. None of this stuff will happen behind that gate because the door clicked message is being sent on that gate. You know, I'm going to do a little bit more string action and move. Let's clean this up today. So, actually, let's not. I will work on that a little bit later. So scoring, right? I'll clean this up with the knowing which door we're getting. Okay, scoring. Got our string. Which one's our? That's our token score. Here's our token amount, tokens total. There's our score. Adding to score gets done. Where are we sending that message? Is that coming from reward spawn? It might be. Let's go look at it. Oh, that might be getting sent from door. No, door click's the only thing going there. Are we doing that from here? This is one reason why you don't use all of your generic messages across all of your scripts, is because now I have to find that string, and it must be happening here in scoring. So those are big variables. Send signal, add score. Yep, I did it here. Send signal. There's another add score. Right? Oh, right. I added this at the beginning of today, didn't I? We will actually do this. Clean that up a little bit. Hold on, I'm checking my text message. Okay. All right. So remember I added this, we're going to send this signal, and I split the add to score off of all of these. Actually, I could just take this whole string of code and drop it onto the end of all of these, but it's already starting to get kind of crap looking. So basically, we know that the outcome of passing a door is being sent as a separate message when audio source for the reward plays, we're going to send a signal to add score. That got moved to this script, and we get this message from ourselves. I just send it straight up there. And the other nice thing is these messages don't get sent until we pass this door gate. And so we won't get multiples of adding score, right? So clicking the doors multiple times shouldn't trigger this score piece up here. In fact, oh, there we go. Cached up a mouse click, right? No, it's moving twice. Again. Why is that actually happening? So I have another bug. Actually, let's rebuild all our graphs again. Because that wasn't happening before. Did I send 2 mouse clicks? I might have screwed myself up by allowing multiple clicks on the door. Interesting. We may not solve that one today. I think I might go straight to progression and do a full day of bug fixing in a couple of weeks. Okay, so we're in the window. Open once, did we get near the door? Why did it do that? Why do you do that, Dorset? Let's go to doors. Doors are handling their own animations. I think I have a feeling I know what's going on. Because I moved everything off of a regular door click, send signal, animating, rotate, pull out of the source, delay it. I'm controlling door movement, I think. There we go. Move to location. Door click is getting sent. Let's do this. I'm going to verify that door click is getting sent once or twice. Right? So it's possible that this signal is getting sent twice somewhere in here. I may have done that this morning. Let's open up our console. It's so annoying, I just have to fix it now. I'm only getting one throughput on that. I wonder. Can you sound? Yeah. Okay. Twice. Spawn prefab. Okay, let's look for door clicked in our other scripts. Receive signal, door clicked. Log, compare strain signal, got signal, got nothing, got a coin. So I'm looking for this specific node set, and I'm going to check all the strings to see that I'm only sending door clicked at score. Once, got Satan. When this starts, send signal, add score, delete that. Game over. Okay, audio source, level by index. That's this level. Okay, token. Set string, empty string, compare string. I'm not actually sending any in here. I'll send signal, add score. That should be fine. I think that I should go back to here. Let's check these signals real quick. I'm gonna delete this. Like I said, sometimes I get some weird send signals bugs. If this happens, go through. Sometimes I get weird send signals bugs. I'm repeating myself because I was talking into my hand. Sometimes that's from copying and pasting variables around. Let's see this. So the signal that I'm sending is door clicked. Let's go into here. Copy that. Let's go to save this graph. Let's go to our door test. Door clicked. Stop it. Stop compiling. Stop. What's your malfunction, Heather? Alright, let's go. Input events. Sorry, that was for my wife. Save this. Let's go to scoring. I think we removed door click from scoring, did we not? Would spawn. Yep, because we're sending these messages here, right? Remove this log. We're getting this. Let's not actually make this public. Let's see. This too. I don't want to change that message anymore. What I did is I haven't compiled it, so you'll see this is on the door. I have a UScript file. It's compiling now. I have a UScript file in the inspector. It used to be here. It was basically what's the string I want to send. But I ditched that because I don't actually want to tune that anymore, and I want to make sure that I'm only sending one message in one place. Let's rebuild all our graphs. Okay. I hope this is working. Oh, hey, Zugbug, welcome back, man. Yeah, I'm sorry about all of that technical whatnot. I think my router... I think I need to nuke and pave my whole house for internet connectivity today. Just restart everything, and get this going. I'm actually on a hardwire now instead of my wireless. So I think that helps. And I also turned off Twitch alerts, which was messing up the project. Okay. Alright, if the doors move twice, I'm gonna pee my pants. God damn it! Time to pee my pants. Alright. Somewhere I've got a duplicate animation signal going on in there. I don't know why that's happening. You know, is it because I've got... Let's look in the level. So now that I've scrubbed through the scripts, I can see that at least by looks, everything should be working right. Let's look at the level and see if I've got something else going on. Spawn door, because like technically each door has this script on it. It's possible that I have to keep that in mind. Also, so my score module. Script. I'm just checking my variables here. Spawn door rewards. Okay. Door. Alright. Let's actually remove... I'm going to remove this whole thing just so that maybe I'm not getting multiple doors. I wonder if somewhere in the background I was clicking on see if that fixes this. What in the hell? So, oh! Getting to the end, the respawning doors, they're going, it's like it's stopping this loop. Door clicks, do this. Let's look at the door spawning logic, right? Because it looks like it's spawning new doors again. Set the random color. Yeah, that's cool. Forgot about that. Spawn prefab. On graph enable. Spawn that first door prefab. That's working. Don't need to do that again. Receive this signal. Door click. Move to locations. Like it's happening twice. Let's go to where I'm sending that. Let's go back to scoring. Sorry, let's go back to door. Do this. Add action. Alright, let's send this signal. Make sure that that node's working correctly. So we get through the gate, we want to send the signal once, delay. After this delay, we send this signal, door clicked. Let's go back to reward spawn. Okay, when the door is clicked, spawn this prefab, set its scale, send one of these messages. When these messages go through, these things happen. So I've got coin. Oh, wait a minute. I just got coin. Space in. Alright, let's go back to the reward spawn. I need to make sure that that's not because got coin has a space in it. That's why got coin has a space in it. What the shit? Okay. Oh my god, I've got like voodoo gremlins in my machine today. I don't know what the hell. Alright. Save, release, and don't touch anything. It might possibly, I mean, Zugbug, it's a interesting thought. You know, I'm trying not to do things on update because at some point it can have a performance effect depending on how many objects you put it on, and even if it's a small program like this, it'd be pretty quick to make it really slow. But let's see, I might have to brute force this action. So here it says reward spawn's not saved. Wow. Save it. Door graph is saved. Reward spawn is saved. Scoring is saved. Scores is saved. Okay, I'm going to remove all generated code and we're going to recompile because I did move where door click was being sent. It might be latent in one of my generated code bits. So when UScript generates code, it puts it in here, and we can look at these components, right? I'll let that fire up in the background. Now, let's rebuild all graphs into confetti. I'm almost out of coffee. We build all our graphs. All right. All saved. Tiger. Okay. Okay, keep going. So did I break it completely? Okay, that's actually good. I broke something. That means that whatever I was fiddling with is part of the problem. So like I changed the message to door clicked. Let's go back to the doors. Send signal. Okay, this signal is not going anywhere because I didn't say what game object to pay attention to. So let's go back to, give it back to our useScript object. Right? I'm going to move these off to the side a little bit. That's good. So I broke the chain of brokenness. Sounds like a song title. Breaking the chain of brokenness. It's a bad 80s song. Anyway, let's save this to release. I will rebuild this graph. Maybe I just need to save my preferences that like when I save in useScript that it rebuilds that graph. I thought it automatically did it, or at least it used to. Check updates. No, I don't want to do that yet. Preferences. Like I said, they changed my workflow when they went to Unity 5, supporting Unity 5, etc. So, let's see. Double click the European source. Not sure what that does yet. Fine. See that? Alright, cancel. Let's go back to this. Let's see. Now, we should be getting... It's like it's animating twice. Because I'm not sure that it's spawning again. Yes, useScript is a visual alternative. I will show it to you in the... hold on 1 second. Let's do useScript. So this is the price, but they have a student version that is free that you can download from their site. I will do some other... do some other like scripting systems, including Playmaker, and there's another one like Event Manager that we can play around with. So this one is there you go. That's the link to useScript, but they're that's the company that makes it. If you go there and search for, might be, there's a GitHub, try looking for an evaluation copy or something along those lines. So, let's go back to this. Something is going on with this graph because they're moving location, transition time. It's like they're spawning twice. At the load center. You know, it's like this is happening twice. It's almost like this graph is getting targeted, hit twice. Let's do this. See if it's not actually our message sending. Add evaluation, gate, it's at a gate, on enable, in, right? Let's take this out to here. Let's go to this gate, let's auto close, start open, true. Don't forget this is 2 checkboxes that you have to at first enable the start open value and then set the value to true. Auto close count is 1, right? And then we will set that up. That should block off any noise in our system. This, let's kill this log. This going here. So we're receiving this signal, or click, and move it to this location, and then there. But it feels like it's going twice, right? When it's destroyed is when it spawns the next door. Into confetti. Let's save this graph too. Let's rebuild all of our graphs and see if this works. Oh, it's not set up that way. It's not that kind of a student-free system. It's actually a place that's like an evaluation copy. You just have to go through the hard work of actually downloading it. Hold on, detoxstudios.com. Let me go show it to you because I sent you the link. But if you go to here, no, don't purchase it this way. There is a evaluation. Search this website. You just get free personal learning edition released. Okay, go to website. For immediate release, officially announced the really personal learning edition. There we go, PLE. Yep, all you gotta do is put your full name and your email address, and then you can get the personal learning edition. So let me drop that link into this dashboard for you. There you go. Oops. Hold on. That's actually not the one that's going to get you here. Oh, I guess the personal learning edition takes you straight to it. Okay, yeah, that's good. You are good to go. So that should work for you. Alright, Zugbug? Alright, I'm going to go back off the dashboard. I still don't know why this is double popping those doors. Let's rebuild all our graphs again. Sorry. When in doubt, nuke and pave. Turn the desert to glass. Alright, don't need this anymore. Just thinking out loud. That actually helped me, believe it or not, writing those 2 things down because I was thinking about making it way too complex. Which is why I came up with that gate solution. Because I was like, you know what? These nodes are pretty good about helping you do a lot of that stuff without a lot of manual Boolean tomfoolery. Boolean foolean. Okay. Are we done with this? See, it says it's not saved. What the shit? Save it. Save release. So strangely, it's like I need to read up on that because I'm not sure why they split those. Because I just want to save it. I know they probably got complaints because in the previous version, every time you saved it, it would recompile, which would slow down your workflow. But the one thing that is not happening here is like when I want to save it and hit release, then I want to know that the graph saved too. Alright. Still compiling. Okay, here's MonoDevelop. Just to give you another look again on when the node is compiled, it turns into this C# file. So Zugbug, if you want to look at what happens, and this is actually a decent way to learn some code, is actually after UScript compiles all of those things, you can come in and look at the C# code that actually runs that component. So basically there's a method for all of these events built in C#, so you could actually customize this thing afterwards, but just be prepared that it's going to get wiped out potentially. All right. Anyway, so I mean, this is not a bad way. Once I get, let's say, the most complex one, which is the scoring, we can go back and look at the scoring CS for this, right? And then let's look at the component one. You could actually go in here after doing your UScript, save this as a different name, and have a starter if you want to do it in C#. Yes. So the way I would do that is prototype it in UScript, save it out. It makes this component C# script. Open up this C# script. Go to play. MonoDevelop file. I would save this C# script as some other name. Then I would have a starting point to start playing around with it. So you can see that they're declaring public variables. They've got the events, system events of awake, start, on enable, on disable already put in for you. When those things happen, you can put other stuff in. But if it's the Unity editor, there's the gizmos that you want for it. You are good to go. All right. Good. Oh, do I have to update UScript? Is that what's going on with my action? Updates. You're up to date. I am up to date. I am validated. Okay. Then they're coming back to center. Let's watch this in the scene view. Right? And see what's actually going on. Yeah, it's spawning an extra set of doors. And then they're moving. Unless they're moving back to 0. This game file back to here. Let's so the reason this is here is because I've got my spawn door set variable here so that I know what I'm moving. Spawn game object. What's the new one? It's center. Clicked. Script. I am a little baffled, I have to tell you. I'm wondering if door clicked is being sent somewhere else. So all I can really think of is that it's getting another message. Save it. I'm going to change it. Let's go to this one. Let's hunt this down. I am not logging off until I finish this bastard. Okay, let's go up here. Set string, pad string, pad string, pad string. Change the string, compare this string. Add score. Got coin. Got nothing. Review. Got Satan. So if not in our scoring, let's go to reward spawn. Door click gets sent here at the same time that it's getting caught over here. I'm sending these signals. Got Satan, got nothing, got coin. That's working. I'm wondering if one of these strings is not. I mean, this is so simple, right? Like, I'm only sending this once. Door click. So very strange. Okay. Right. Yes. Yes. Okay, canvas origin. Let's go look at this. Door clicked, right? Same words, same everything. I get it once. Why would this fire twice? Why would you do that? And the thing is, I can't put a gate on it until I actually can't put a gate on it unless I want to open and close the gate, waiting for Guffman. No, waiting for the spawn to finish. Actually, we're going to end up with our Boolean lesson after all, so I'm going to force this by putting in a conditional comparison between bools, and we are going to compare a bool called variable bool. This is a case where I would use something that's not a gate, because since this piece is recursive, right, when we pass through this, and this is our overarching script, I'm going to actually be able to control the state of this Boolean just within here. So I don't, when this is true, go to in, right? When this happens to go in, add action, variable, bool, we're going to set this bool to false, okay? I'm going to move this whole freaking thing down a little bit so that I can have some room to work, right? So when it's finished moving to the location, that's when it destroys itself. After it's destroyed itself, it's going to spawn a new prefab. When that new prefab is finished spawning, we are going to set the bool to true again. Let's add a variable Boolean. Okay. Drop this in here. Normally I would do a copy and paste on this, but I don't trust copy and paste sometimes because, well, I've had issues. Again, with the tool. Let's see. Let's call this can spawn door. Right. So we're going to set the bool to true after the spawn prefab is. Actually, that's the wrong note. Door has spawned. You have to be careful. Like, these names are actually arbitrary, but you want to pick something that makes logical sense to you in your own brain. So, but I like for it to read in plain English, so that basically receive this door click signal. Door has spawned. True. Move it to this location, right? While it's moving, after I get this signal here, like after the input, set this bool to false so that it doesn't happen twice. Then, after it's destroyed, we spawn a new prefab, and we tell that prefab that we can now, we have spawned, right? So that starts as true. Okay, let's see this graph. Let's see if that works. My logic might not be that great on this, but basically you see what I'm doing is in this sequence we are flipping a switch like a toggle, right? This is door has spawned, true. Now it's false. If another signal comes in, it'll come through as false, right? After we do this stuff, we're going to set it back to true, which means that we're ready to start this chain off again. All right, so let's see if that helps us out. Save release. I'm wondering. Do we still have a log in there? Okay. Oh! I might have to punt on this today because we've been running long, and I might have to walk away with it. What I will do though is if I find the solution in the next day or two, what I'm doing, I will. Okay, actually, that answers it. It's animating twice. It's actually not it's not creating a new one, because I was watching over here in my hierarchy, right, at what was actually going on. And what's happening is notice that I've got it selected. As I'm playing, it'll stay selected until it disappears, which means that it's hit the delete over there. Yeah, okay. I think that what it's doing is animating twice. End location, target, spawned door set. It should destroy itself. After the object's destroyed, spawn the prefab. Could let's remove all our generated code. Okay, let's go to our generated code. I am going to actually I might actually go in and remove these files and then reset them up. Mickey Ficky me, Mickey Ficky you. Okay. Good morning. All right, dude. Time to get some milk. Actually, I'm gonna get some coffee while this is rebuilding. Oh, no, we're gonna go. Good to go. Let's try this again. Let's get it started. So there's our clone. We made it. If this disappears, that means that it's been deleted. So it was deleted, and on spawn, it's moving. Why? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Location location offset. This should be working. Spawn doors are good. God damn it, would you save? Save the graph. What the shit? Haha. Thanks, bro. I've got like 11 weeks of practice now of talking to myself, and arguably 41 years of practice of talking with myself into confetti. Come on, Del. You're lying. You're not impressed. You've actually known that. It's never actually impressed you before now. Okay. Door. Let's do this. Let's actually change this message. Instead of sending this door click signal, and I'm listening for it over here because I have a feeling this is the problem with tribbles. It's make sure this string is correct. Let's change this to reward player. Spawn reward. Okay. And what we're going to do is copy that text, go back to the door one. Yes. I'm going to unhook all of this stuff by changing this message to spawn reward. Yeah, Ro, you can actually do that, or you could just Skype in. I'll just give you my Skype ID, and you can pop into the corner up here. That's how I'm getting Brian on. But you're more than welcome to jump in, and we can do some stuff. Or you can do the Twitch, and I'll pop in on yours, on your show, and we'll do a little back and forth, a little repartee, little talking to each other. You know, some conversation. Verbal intercourse. Anyway, sorry, that was my impression of somebody that we all know. There we go. So this is sending now spawn reward. I am actually going to get my multiple messages sent from the same place. Whoa. Del said whoa. The lesson's actually going to come in at the end here. So I want to send the reward system and the Twitch doors. Let's go back to my keynote. This is what was happening as I was actually sending. We're not doing this. Actually, I found that unnecessary. My assumptions were incorrect. I was able to solve this problem a different way, which is absolutely okay to do. But what I was getting was this, and this may be the issue with what I'm sort of seeing right now, is I was sending the same message. In fact, I'll represent that by putting it out of this spot. To score, master and reward at the same time. And so I might be having issues with that. These issues that I'm having right now might be 100% because of that. So let's go back to the beginning. Unity! Cold-blooded! Alright, so now another door should not spawn if my compile is correct and done. But a reward token should spawn because I've sent the reward button. Right? Okay, we are actually good to go because that means that, let's double check this. I am going to regenerate everything again. Tweaker! It is Coffee Lacrosse, bro. Coffee with Cross. Let's get jittery. Let's go swimming. Rebuild all the graphs. But, I need to guarantee that I am sending the signal that I want to send. So I will drop this into my log. Right? And we are actually going to go to scoring. Yes. Save it. Reward spawn. Add action. Editor only. Log. Log. Oh. Okay. Save graph. Save release. Save the cheerleader. Save the world. Rebuild all graphs now. I think I still have to go through, save, and then build in that order. And maybe if I just save debug every time. Let's do this, because I'm not in release mode. I don't have any, oh, can't I get a save all? Can't I get a save all button? Can I get a witness? Woo! Getting jittery. Oh my god. Is that our first t-shirt, Josh? Is that what's going to happen? The Getting Jittery t-shirt? It's just going to be coffee mugs with like googly eyes? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's its own app. I started thinking I was going to do show how to do a Twitch video app for myself and make a Coffee with Cross app so you can watch on the go if you don't have Twitch. If you don't have Twitch, but make it the hub for everything that is in the world of Coffee with Cross. So it'll link out to the blog, it'll link out to save debug, motherfucker. Save it. Save it! Unreward. Okay, open the door script now. Let's save debug. Okay, it says it's compiling. Let's do this. Oh, later, Josh. Joshua Chu, Joshua Chu. Mr. Josh. I want to make you a Mr. Mouth toy with Josh. A Josh head. It's going to be fantastic. Okay. I think we're all good. I'm being a little bit OCD about making sure that everything is saved and going. Son of a bitch. Spawn reward. Yep, so the string's showing up twice. But, Twitch door test shouldn't be getting door clicked. It should be getting, okay, I am just gonna, let's delete this completely. Save the graph. Save the debug. remove it all. Oh, I hope somebody from Detox Studios sees this. If anybody here knows them, have them tune in and watch me make mistakes and tell me what my mistakes are. Because the workflow for me is all kinds of screwed up. Ever since the latest release. Okay, I removed all the generated code. Now I am recompiling everything. If that doesn't work, I'm actually going to go in and delete all that generated code. Okay, step one. Stopped the doors. Stop the doors. Add action. Event. Signal, receive signal from our uScript master. The signal will be variable. String. Okay, this string is going to be called let's call it move door. Okay. Save that. I am just going to copy the text. All right. I'm going to hook this up. Now, there should be only one place anywhere that we're sending this signal because I just made it a whole new thing. Let's go to the door. Yes. Let's look at the audio clip, which is the delayed by 0.4 seconds when it's finished. Let's change this. Oh wait, scoring delay. Let's actually change this to I'll change that later. Send signal, spawn reward. There's our log for it. We will delete this. Hello, hello. We will send another signal. We'll make a new one. Send action. Events. Signal. Send a signal. Now you see that in that menu, that action, events, action, events. There's also custom events and filters, right? We will actually go through some of that when we get a little bit more advanced with this stuff. So let's do game object, scene, uScript. Add variable string, right? Let's put this string in. The value is move the door. Okay, that should give us the correct hold on, I have to tell my wife something. Okay, now let's rebuild all these graphs again. We are saved. We are rebuilt. I will stop rebuilding all the graphs once I figure out a workflow that allows me to do that reliably. But I've made enough mistakes. The doors are almost fixed. We're almost fixed. What I did was I unhooked. The messages. I'm now sending different signals. Mother! Okay, so I know for sure that this is happening in here. Let's actually look at the Twitch doors test. Has its own thing. go. Look at this. I might have master component. Door center, door speed, 0.5, door center, load center. Let's actually look at this component and see if something is going on in the C# code. All right, those are gizmos. Door prefab. Start expose variable. Oh, that's just a component. Let me actually open up this one. Oh, hold on. All right, now let's look for signal. Let's find the next one. Receive signal. Listeners, sorry. Except for animate. Oh. Move to location. What I'm looking for is the method that is going to possibly double up. You know what? Let's nuke and pave. Don't want to do this in the interest of, yep, ditch that. Don't save it. Kill this. Kill that. You know, it's possible that my mono develop was holding on to those files so they're not changing. Let's rebuild all graphs. We're now getting move door as our signal. For some reason, it is spawning one of these. And that is basically getting triggered to move again. I don't know why that is. Still borked. I might have to nuke and pave this whole graph. Alright, save. It is saved. Let's try this again. Alright. Close down mono develop. I don't want to hold on to those script files. So what might be happening here is I was holding on to a couple of those component files in mono develop, which may not be allowing them to update correctly since I'm not paying attention to it. Let's actually remove all of my generated code again. There's absolutely nothing that I'm doing in here that should be a double shot like that. I'm looking at other things in the world that could possibly even be doing multiple signals, but there's nothing. So for some reason, something I did today is allowing it to go from here, where it spawns a prefab, back to move location and come back through. Like I said, this signal is getting sent twice. Save it. Boy, I'm impatient. All right, we are compiling. We're compiling. We're compiling. We're piling. It's 1 o'clock. I might have to just punt, and we've been doing this for 3 hours now. That's kind of what makes this show awesome, is the fact that I make mistakes. This is all on the fly. Several things to know about what I'm doing is these are all games I intend to put out to the public. The other part of that is I only work on these games on camera. So if you see me make mistakes, that's live television, man. It's just the way it goes, dude. Save it again. Give me that. All right. Let us try this. I might have to call it. Also, I'm getting frustrated. Son of a bitch. No. Let's kill this. Reward spawn. Set scale, delay this long, destroy this object, whatever gets called there, owner, string reward, spawn reward. Okay. These signals. Oh. Later, Ro. Thanks, man. I'm gonna wrap it up here pretty soon. Graph. Oh, right. Okay, that's what I'm doing there. Reading through this stuff. Destroy yourself. Destroy yourself, fool! Okay, I am going to go into my generated code folder, and we are going to actually nuke all of this shit. Okay, now we are going to rebuild all graphs. See if that saves it all for us. Okay, and you'll see that it remade all of these files. Let's take the time to actually save release. We should watch, you should see all of these lights down here go green one at a time. And that should let me know that everything has been compiled in release mode. Nope. I'll open them up one at a time, and let's build them for release. So I know that at least to the best of my knowledge, that I'm not sending a double message. Right? In fact, the only thing that's happening twice is spawning those doors and their animation, which is very strange. So I may go and wipe out Alright, knock on wood, cross your fingers. Son of a bitch! Hey, thanks. Hey, you suck! Actually, I don't even know who you are. How's it going? What is going on here? I'm actually going to restart Unity one last time and see if I can see getting a duplicate signal somewhere. I'm not sure where that's happening. It's just, we don't need any of this stuff. Let's see here. Alright. Save my graph. Rebuild them all. Yeah. Who are you, NH365? Do I know you? The thing is when you wrote that, I was like, I feel like I know who that is, but I can't place it. All right. Wow, man, I am at a loss. Let me see if I'm going to. I'm going to build it as a standalone. I'm just going to build the whole thing as 3 doors, and we're going to drop it into Twitch example product. And I'm going to check the final product as a standalone app, and let's see if this actually shows up somewhere else or whether or not I'm getting this. Yeah, you, me, as a bug in the piece, or if I'm actually having an editor issue. Very, very frustrating. Yep, it's fine. Let's play this. Oh, that's a nice new Made with Unity logo. Son of a bitch. Okay, let's quit it. It's not. Somewhere I'm getting. I'm getting a double signal here. I'm slowly unhooking things. Let's rebuild this graph. No. No. Into confusion. NH365. I'm trying to think what who you are. Well, I thought UScript was actually visually easier to show the logic flow because I'm not interested in teaching C# as a part of the class, and going through the concepts of the actual scripting is not my point. I kind of want to get through more about the thinking and the design pieces, and now it's biting me in the ass. However, this way I could visually show block to block, like this is happening, so I'm doing this, and then I do that. If I did it in C#, depending on how clean my code would be, I'd have to comment it very cleanly, and I don't think everybody attaches to that. Does that make sense? Oh, NH365. I know who you are. Ha ha! You suck too! Okay, yeah, I must have a second script somewhere. Everyone loves documentation. That is correct, sir. Okay, I've got that. Score module. Let's double check my door prefab, right? Let's go find that in resources. Door set, let's drag that in. Let's go look at it. In scene. Okay. Let's check this action. I'll be mouse 0. Okay. Our new script. I'm actually going to change this 5. Make sure I've got the right component. You know what? Let's look for let's see if I have other components in here that are getting that message and or being created. Master component. So okay, it doubled up. Let's save this into debug. So I didn't save it. I rebuilt all graphs before saving, which means that the compiled or generated code is not correct. Let's test it one more time. Okay, now it shouldn't animate, right? I'm a big fan of doing this kind of thing in my scripting, where I do a clearly obvious unhook, right? So move to location, it should move, but this logic won't continue on, so we won't get a new prefab. This should be a very short game because it'll stop after one click. Okay. Let's see. So now that we move to location, let's actually unhook it one piece at a time, and then save it again. So now it should get destroyed. And the way I'll check this is I will go from the game tab back to the scene tab and double check that. And what might be happening is this spawn prefab is happening twice somehow, which means that I might have a bad node. And if that's happening, then that's an easy way that this could get duplicated, because technically those things that are happening twice in there, although that's not going to be true because I would see it show up here as a clone. Anyway, just thinking through it, unhooking those things, we shall see the doors destroy themselves. Right? Now, I will click this. We'll go to the scene. There should be nothing because the doors deleted themselves. Alright, they did delete themselves. We didn't get new doors. Let's hook this back up. Object destroyed. File. Let's say debug. That should rebuild this generated code. Alright, almost there. So I'm coming up on an end. I think I've fixed my bug. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to build this channel because this is what I love to do. And having subscribers is going to enable that, because the more people that watch, the more support I'll get from the powers that be. Maybe I'll be able to get some sponsors. Anyway, let's try this again. Now, we've hooked up the after being destroyed, spawn a prefab. So a new prefab should show up. Okay, it did show up. Let's go back into the scene. Where are they? There's our doors. Let's watch them. Let's pull the game out again. Make it its own window. Oh, actually, I saved it with this one. That's a little strange. No. No. No! Okay. Let's get this up and going. You should be able to see where these doors go. That is so damn strange. Okay, well, let's do this. action, game object, spawn prefab. Spawn point is at the world center. Prefab name that we're going to spawn is that. When the object is destroyed, we spawn the next one. The spawn game object will be called the spawn door set. We don't need the spawn name. Actually, and that should be fine. I've only got one variable. Let's safe debug again. And into config. Alright, we're all saved. What in the shit? I'm only spawning a... Let's go look at my resources. What might be happening is I'm spawning something that already has something... Like the only thing I could think of is that I'm spawning a door set that already has animations built into it, but it's not doing that. Why is that doing that? Why is move door getting sent more than once? What in the hell? Okay, one way to do this is, let's see this graph. Then, let's try this one more time. I'm going to rebuild all the graphs and not jump to conclusions, because maybe all this all kinds of wrong. Five. I may have screwed this up by changing some of my. Remember, I was going through. Actually, nobody else will remember this. I was kind of tuning timings on a bunch of stuff. I may have actually put my foot in it, so I may have to go through and make sure that all of my timings all match up. Because once I set these things in motion, it's quite possible that I am getting a second message, or a message later than I want, which is almost the same. Let's rebuild all our graphs. I bet you that's part of what this is. Okay. So the doors are moving at half a second to go to where they're going. Let's go to where the move door message is going to come from. It's not here. Reward spawn. The delay to destroy its own self is there. Go to the door. So it takes half a second. It takes half a second to move. This is happening faster. No, this happens before. Spawn the reward. hit this gate. Am I getting multiple mouse hits? Let's add this. Let's add the action. Editor only. Might be the recipient of a much more efficient use script, so that basically I'm not dropping any frames, and I'm getting like a message, boom, boom, right after another. Even though I've got a gate here, it shouldn't be doing that. But let's double check. By the way, this log node is probably the most important debug tool that you can have. Let's see if this. If we see the mouse 0 show up in the debug log, we'll see that it's getting clicked multiple times. Let's see. It does. I don't know how to use it yet. But I know where my bug is. It essentially happens right before that spawn, right? So may need to gate that in some way. Clearly setting booleans wasn't working for me. But you know what? Let's try that again, because I may not have been compiling effectively. Because basically I think what's happening is it's probably... The problem with what's going on here is probably between the monitor and the chair. In other words, I'm saying it's me. I need to double check my logic and make sure. So in the span, right? Basically, I have 3 mouse clicks there, right? On input down. So somewhere in here, it shouldn't go past here. Right? Let's do this bit. Let's see if there's a filter for that. Condition. Gate, time gate switches. Curveball with mouse switches. Let's see here. Spawn reward, move the door. Let's see if this is getting sent more than once. All right. All right, let's see this. I'm going to crack this nut. By God, it's going to happen. Oh, see, this is not saved here. Let me save this shit. Save this debug version. If the signal is getting sent more than once, we will see. We'll see it over here in the console. Let's clear that. Okay, so move door is only getting sent once. The problem is entirely here. Let's go back to the door. Let's save this graph. Hold on, I'm thinking here. Add condition gate time gate. Close duration point. Let's call it 0.6. Start open true. No, that's not what I want. I'll delete that. Action. Only. Let's log this event. Swear to God, it says it's only coming through once. Right? So now we should see move door show up in the console. This is a real son of a bitch. I'm wondering if I'm doing something really simple that I'm not getting. I'm probably going to be super upset when I get this fixed. Go, motherfucker. Why are you red? Okay. Spawn board and move door got sent twice. Okay, it happens when add score shows up in here. Let's go to the scoring module. Maybe there's something going on here that what sends that score. That score happens here. We have all of this hoo-ha. You know what? I'm going to change this signal sending to its own self as a game object. Variable, game object. Okay. String add score. Right? Oh, son of a bitch. I think I know what I did. God damn it. Ah, my old habits. Okay, I've been dicking around with this for like an hour, and I do suck. Nighthawk. This, having a name of move door, is actually irrelevant because this is an output and I'm not actually doing my comparison. I've done this multiple times with strings. I don't know why I do this. Compare string. Okay, there we go. And it's this one. This. If the string is actually move door. I pasted in the code for son of a bitch. I am a jackass. Alright, there we go. And that's why we do this show live, so that I can make mistakes. Like I said, the problem was between the computer and the chair. I'm not. So like, what's happening is it's. I wasn't actually filtering for this string. It was basically receiving any signal, and doing the debug actually helped me out because I got this add score piece was coinciding with when my doors were showing up, and so basically there were two things there. One, add score was getting sent. Those new doors were showing up. It's like, wait a minute, that triggers an action. So why would they move when add score is being sent? Oh, because maybe I'm listening here and I'm getting any message is triggering this behavior, which means that I should be put into a shredder and turned into config. All right. Yeah, best error is the user error. I am the user error. Okay, now we're compiling. 1:30 in a mere 3.5 hours. I have fixed my bugs. We didn't get to progression today. I will actually continue that next week, or I might do an addendum this week to catch us up to week 12. Because I'm thinking in week 13, what I might do is go to Unity, go to the asset store, pick a vote. Like I'll have you guys vote on what asset you'd like to see used. Pull that asset in and make a very, very extremely short core gameplay loop with that asset. All right, let's play this because now the door should work correctly. Got it? We are good to go. Alright, we fixed our bug. And I need to take a bio break, so it's a great time to sign off. Any last questions? I've got a few minutes. Go ahead and fire them over while I play the last 4 tokens of my game, like a slot machine. No? I'm getting score. My high score so far is 9. Oh, I got some tokens. All right. Thanks, everybody. You just made a game today, Asado. What game? I'll stay in the chat room, but I'm going to stop broadcasting. Yeah, Zugbug, next stream is in a week. Would you... Life Simulator. Awesome. If you want, I can stream another night that coincides with... I'm assuming you're in the UK, and that nighttime might not help you. All right, Asado, I'll go check that out. Is it PC? I will check this out on my own. Yeah, my problem is I can't stream at 10 o'clock on a daily basis because I have a day job. Yeah, the next stream is going to have to be in a week until I sort of sort that out. Maybe I'll start doing Saturdays and Sundays. I don't know. If I do any streaming this week, I will save it up to YouTube. And the... let's see here. Hold on. I'll save them up to... Alright. And you can also hit me up on... If you look up, if you send me a tweet, Coffee with Cross, and you have any specific questions or anything, I'll answer them there. And whatever. You and I can just start talking about it. All right, Zugbug? Asado 999. I'll take a look at it this afternoon. If you're interested in doing some polish, maybe we could do it on the show. All right. See you later, everybody.